Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. It is February, obviously. I am here in New Jersey. I should be dealing with maybe 30-degree weather, snow, but it's between 70 and 75, and I'm baking in a short sleeve shirt and shorts. A lot of the folks that contact me that own trucks, one of the major questions they ask me is, what would I think of going from a pickup truck to an SUV? There are some people who maybe they're just tired of driving a big truck and they want to, go down to an SUV, something a little smaller, a little better gas mileage, things like that, but they worry about the things that they're going to give up. So today I'm going to focus on 5 main points that you would really have to consider from going from a pickup truck to an SUV. Now, every combination of pickup truck and SUV is going to be different. So obviously I'm going to use the two behind me, the TRD Pro Tundra and the SR5 Premium 4Runner. I'm going to go off the stats of the 4Runner and the Tundra so you can get, a basic idea of some of the stuff that'll change for you. So the 5 points I'm going to be going after today are engine horsepower and torque, tow capacity, MPG, space, and price. All right, so let's get started. Alright, so on the 4Runner you have the 4-liter V6 engine, which puts out 270 horsepower and 278 pound-feet of torque. The good news with that is it's one of Toyota's most reliable engines. It's been around a really long time and it has a great reputation, as does the 5.7-liter V8, 381 horsepower, 401 pound-feet of torque. The Tundra engine has a great reputation, been around a long time, nearly bulletproof at this point. So you can't go wrong either way, but coming from a pickup truck to an SUV, you will feel a difference in power. So if you're a power and torque guy, most likely you're going to feel a pretty big difference. So that's something to keep in mind right there. If you're a person who likes to tow a lot, this is something that you really have to pay attention to. Now, like I said, all vehicles are different, but comparing these two vehicles, the Tundra can tow up to 10,500 pounds. Now that's good for a camper, a boat, the space shuttle, things like that. The 4Runner can tow up to 5,000 pounds, so that's more of like your smaller jet skis, maybe like a little U-Haul. Nothing too crazy with the towing, a small boat, things like that. So if you're someone who tows a lot, especially like a camper and things like that, you really want to pay attention to your tow capacities when going from pickup to SUV. Now, MPG is usually a big thing on everybody's mind. Now, when you're coming from a pickup truck going into an SUV, you're definitely going to see a little increase in MPG, of course, unless you have something that's a big Hemi engine or anything like that. But the 4Runner gets 17 city, 21 highway, so 19 combined, and the Tundra gets 13, 17, and 15 combined. So you're looking at a 4 MPG difference there. Now, if you go into a smaller SUV, you're going to get a lot more, a lot better gas mileage and stuff like that, but then you're going to start messing with your horsepower, your torque, and your tow capacity. And that's why I'm just comparing these two. So combined, the Tundra will get you 15 MPG, and combined, the 4Runner will get you 19. So the Tundra bed on my truck, and I have the double cab Tundra, is 6'6", all right? And you can also get the Tundra in Crew Max, which is a 5.5-foot bed. So what I'm going to do real quick is we're going to go over to the 4Runner, and I'm going to measure the space with the seats up and down with the trunk, because that's actually one of the main questions I get from people coming from truck wanting to go to an SUV, is they don't want to give up the bed. So let's really see if you'll be giving up anything. I folded down one seat to show you what it is if both of the seats were down. So the measurement is 7 foot. So you can have roughly a 7-foot bed back here. So now I'm going to put the seat back up and show you what it would be with the seats up. So with the seat up and just in the trunk space, without the third row, of course, you're looking at a little over 4.5 feet, more like 4 foot 9 or 10 inches. So a lot of space even with the seat up. As you can see with the measurements, you wouldn't be giving up much. In fact, you might be gaining a little bit. The good news for the 4Runner is it's a very tall truck on the inside, so you'd be able to fit a good amount of stuff. That is definitely one of the biggest things people worry about, is giving up that bed. Now, I personally love the pickup bed, so I just throw my stuff and I don't have to worry about it. But now that I've been enlightened with the 4Runner these past few days, you really could go either way. And last but not least is the price difference. Now, it really depends on what you want, what you get, trim levels, stuff like that. But with the two trucks behind me, the 4Runner is the SR5 Premium, which is kind of your middle of the grade package there. And that price tag is $39,800. The Tundra TRD Pro, which is one of the top line Tundras, is $44,700. Okay, so you know, if you play your cards right, you may be able to see a little savings in the new car, maybe a little bit of a lower monthly payment if you come down into an SUV. But you know, that can change because there is a 4Runner TRD Pro that costs the same amount as that Tundra behind me. So it really depends on what trim level you end up with. All right, everyone, I hope this helps you in your decision-making process coming from a truck to an SUV. Horsepower and torque, tow capacity, MPG, space, price, those are the 5 main things you're going to look at. Now, of course, you could be a person that likes, you know, interior features and luxury stuff, and you know, that's a whole nother thing, but these are the 5 main points you would probably look at. You know, go test drive, check it out, get hands-on with both vehicles. And you know, there's also an option of going from a half-ton pickup to a smaller pickup, like a mid-size Tacoma. So go try that as well. But I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, or find me on Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34. Have a good day.